Okay, let's start weekly analysis on the gold. And today is day 27, so let's look for monthly candle first, because this monthly candle about to close after 4 days. Let's see here on the gold on monthly time frame. So first we can see this high already sweep around here. Okay, so this high is swept, so that means this is a new leg started, and we have to look for a pullback. So this is our inducement level, and we can see about here. So the monthly candle is about to close in the bearish, so let's look for a look for the next liquidity which can target, and next imbalance. So I can see this whole imbalance from here to here, the imbalance level and the liquidity which is can target. So we can expect the next month candle will close in the bearish. Okay, so let's draw a fib level on upside to downside from the last month, exactly from I think so here to here. Let's zoom in so we can draw perfectly. Yeah, here and here to here. So the next month candle may be started from the bullish and test at least these levels 78 or 61%. So let's draw our zone. So this is the good point of interest for the sell side, I think so. Okay, so we are expecting to the next month candle will go a little bit higher. Something like first it will go higher, then it will, sorry, let me check. Yeah, yeah, so it's basically first it will go higher, then we can look for the sell again, and we can target it to the next psychological level 1850, something around here. Okay, so it's possible that market first move will go higher, then it will go down. Okay, so this is the monthly candle prediction, and this is our next liquidity and our imbalance level. Okay, let's look for now on weekly time frame. Okay, so the weekly time frame, you can see the last week candle closing in a bullish. Okay, so the last candle closing in the bullish. So let's look for a volume also. Sorry, so this is a volume indicator, and let's do the setting on the volume indicator. Moving average 21, style growing, and volume moving average, and then go to the area, and opacity is medium, so we can see exact volume. Okay, so the volume is still low because it's under the cloud, under the moving average. So it's possible that market will slightly go higher and then it will go down, and we can also draw something like a breakout structure or something. You can see the breakout structure around here. So this is our last breakout structure. Okay, so the breakout structure, and we can draw a fib level from upside to down from here to this level, and you can see this is exactly level which is on monthly time frame above from the 50%, so it's a good supply level, I think so. So let's go to the lower time frame, like daily time frame. So the daily time frame, I can see this is our breakup structure, and we can consider this demand level broken about to here. So maybe we can consider a chalk here. Okay, and after the change of character and after the breakout structure, market maybe will go for the inducement level, which is here, I think so. IDM, and so it's possible that next week market will go first down, then it will go higher and take the inducement level, which is about to here, and then it will go sell. Okay, it's possible. So we have to look for if you are a day trader, so you can look for a buy from like 1900 level, which is here, I think so. Okay, and then you have to wait for something like price going around here. Okay, let's switch to the weekly time frame and let's look for this candle, about this candle, and we can draw a fib level from downside to upside. Okay, from here to here. And if you are looking buy, so the best buying level on gold, I think so, below from the 50%. Okay, and these are a good point of interest, I think so. Okay, this is the good point of interest. So it's possible that market will test his 50%, and below from the 50 you can look for the buy. Okay, so it's possible that the next weak candle first go downside, okay, and take some liquidities, then going higher for taking for the inducement level. Okay, so these are the good looking buying level below from the 50%, like 1904. You can look for the buy below from these levels on the gold on a weekly time frame. Let's go for the 4 hour now. So the 4 hour, we can draw a fib level from this low to this high, and you can see market right now reacting on 50% level, and 4 hour candle close, this is the high volume in the bearish, so it's possible that market will go slightly downside and take some these imbalance level, which is around here. You can see on 4 hour time frame we have still a imbalance left, something like this. So it's possible that market will come here, something like this one, and you have to look for the buy around here for 1940 level, something on this point of interest. It's possible for the gold. Okay, so this is our gold analysis on higher time frame, and let's look for GBP/USD on first of all monthly time frame. So let's draw a market structure. We can see here a breakout structure, and let's draw a fib level from upside to down on monthly candle. So you can see price right now testing this 61.80 level, and this monthly candle is about to close in the bearish. Okay, and it's possible that next month candle will also go bearish, so we can look for this imbalance level from here. Okay, you can see easily this imbalance level. So it's possible that the market will go slightly higher on the next month opening. First it will go higher and fill this imbalance, then it will go down. It's possible. Okay, so we can predict the next month candle for the bearish, so we have to look for the sell side. Okay, and let's draw a fib level on this monthly candle from upside to down, from here to here. Let's zoom in and we can draw exactly levels. Okay, yeah, okay, so if you're looking for a sell side, and you have this 50% level, and above from the 50% we have to look for the sell. Okay, so I think so the best level about to here, above from the 50 and 61.80. Okay, so it's possible that market will go around here, like 1.27 is psychological level. So I think so this is the best level for GBP USD. If the market is going higher, we can look for the sell again. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame analysis. So it's possible that market will go slightly higher, okay, then it will go down. We can target our next liquidity, which is around here. Okay, so let's go for right now on weekly time frame. So this is our point of interest for weekly, and let's look for weekly candle. Okay, so this is our weekly candle, and we can draw a fib level also on here, and this is the 50%, and above from the 50% we can look for the sell, because market will go still downside move to the here. Okay, we have plenty of imbalance left to the downside, so we have to look for a down move, because you can see the weekly candle is closing still in downside, so we can predict the next week candle may be possible for the downside move. So, and we can target next liquidity, which is I think so around here. Okay, so this is the liquidity, so it's possible that market will go slightly higher, test above from the 50%, then it will go down. Okay, so we still have to look for the sell side. Let's go to the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, I can see we have something breakout structure around here on this level. Okay, and let's look for okay, so we can see this candle, this daily candle is still closing in the bearish, so we can predict the next daily candle will also go down something. This is the daily previous day low, and we have previous day high around here, so it's possible that market will go higher, sweep this one previous day high like Friday, then we can look for the sell above from this liquidity, and we can look for the sell. Okay, now look for 4-hour. So the 4-hour, we have still a imbalance left on this level. Okay, and we have to draw something around here. Okay, these are the good levels, I think so. These are a good looking reversal zone from here. And let's look for psychological level, which is 1.25. So it's possible that next candle will go slightly downside, and on this point of interest we have to look for the buy, because you can see a plenty of imbalance here, and so it's possible that market will go slightly good downside. Okay, on 4-hour if you are looking for the buy. Okay, we already look for the sell above from this level, this is the liquidity, and so if the market is going higher from here, so we have a nice point of interest for the selling. Okay, and if buying scenario, like if the market is going down first, so we have to look for the buy from 1.25. we can target at least 100 pip move on the upside. Okay, so this is the good point of interest if you are looking right here. Okay, so it's possible, and according to fundamental, we have on the Friday Fed meeting, they already talk about the interest rate will go still high. Okay, I mean they will continue rise the interest rate, because the inflation is still not under control, like 2% level. Okay, so the Fed chairman Jerome Powell said they will increase interest rate in the next meeting. It's possible. So we can expect that the GBP USD will go down. So according to fundamental, we have to look for the sell. Let's look for a Euro USD. On the monthly time frame. Okay, the same structure we are looking here, the big picture. So this is the breakout structure, and we still have next imbalance which is can target, and the next liquidity. Okay, price take this one about to here, you can see, after sweep this one and going higher. Okay, and right now market going rejected. You can draw a fib level from upside to down, and it's rejected from 61.80. Okay, and this monthly candle is about to close in the bearish. Okay, and I can see here also a 3 drive pattern on the monthly time frame also. Something like this. Okay, you can go, if a lower time frame, you will see exactly like this. Okay, so this monthly candle is about to close in the bearish, and we have to look for the next liquidity which can target. Okay, so let me draw a imbalance first. This is your whole imbalance left. Okay, and the liquidity which can target for next upcoming month. Okay, we have some liquidities around here, the major one. Okay, these are some liquidities, so it's possible that it will go target to the downside and fill this imbalance, and maybe the market will go bullish from these levels according to monthly time frame. Fill this imbalance, then it will go slightly higher. It's possible. Okay, according to this market structure. Okay, according to this market structure, market uh, still in the bearish. It's possible that market will go still downside. Okay, but a slightly bullish move, it will come from this level. Okay, according to monthly time frame, and you can draw a fib level from upside to down from here to here, and let's zoom in. Okay, we can predict the next month candle will go bearish. Okay, if this next month candle will go bearish, so we have good point of interest selling above from the 50% level. Okay, so let me draw the zone above from the 50. So these are the point of interest for the good looking sell level. Let's look these levels on weekly time frame. Okay, you can see the 3 drive pattern or something around here. First, the second, and the third, and this is the reversal pattern. Maybe possible that market will go down. Okay, so according to weekly time frame, we have this point of interest for the good looking selling, and you can draw simply around here to here. So this is the nice support and resistance level. Okay, and if the market is going higher, so if this weekly liquidity from the upside, so we can look for the sell. Again, the next liquidity which can target. Okay, so according to ICT concept, on the weekly time frame, on the daily bias, so we can predict the next week candle will go sell. So we have to look for the weekly imbalance first. Okay, so this is the weekly imbalance. Am I right? Because the whole imbalance is filled, I think so here. Okay, we have still small imbalance left from here. Okay, so it's possible that if the market is going higher on a weekly time frame, first, if the next week candle will opening going higher, we can look for the sell after the imbalance, and the nearest psychological level, which is 1.09 or something. Okay, so this is the good looking point of interest for the sell side, and we can target the next liquidity, which is here, around here. Okay, so we are looking for the sell. Let's go for the daily time frame. Let me delete all these levels. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, let's draw the market structure. So this is the breakup structure. So after the breakup structure, market taking the inducement, which is about to here. Okay, you can see exactly levels. Okay, after the breakup structure, after the taking inducement, it's possible that market will go slightly higher. So we can draw a fib level from upside to down, from here to here. and we can look for good point of interest for the selling is this liquidity. Okay, above from the 50%, it looks like a good inducement level, okay, for the sell. So if the market is going higher, we can look for the sell, and the psychological level is something around here, 1.10500 or something. If the market is going higher, we can look for the sell, because we have plenty of imbalance left to the downside move according to daily time frame. Okay, and we still have a high volume coming on the previous day candle closing. Okay, let's look for the 4-hour now. So the 4-hour, we have a still imbalance left on the left side. You can see we have a imbalance left, which is, I can see around here. Okay, this imbalance is filled, but this little imbalance still left. Okay, so it's possible that market will fill this imbalance around this level, and maybe then it's going higher. It's a similar structure which is on a GBP USD. Okay, we have also have imbalance left on GBP USD, and we have Euro USD, the same thing. Okay, so market is still right now it's going lower, so we can look for a buy from 1.07 psychological level, something around here, and we can look for the sell is above from on 4-hour, which is, you can see this is the QML level, which is about to here. This is a nice point of interest for the selling. Okay, this is the nice QML level, and we have a imbalance left, so it's possible if the market is going higher, something like this, so you can look for the sell after market take this liquidity on the QML. Okay, which is a nice QML level, something like here, and you can target to the next imbalance level, something like this. Okay, so this is our analysis on GBP USD, Euro USD, and the gold. And thank you for watching our video, and make sure that you like and subscribe. Thank you.